need to refocus my brain. I'm getting stoned. Okay guys, Mike here, again. Number 3. It's my 4th box, but I skipped the 3rd one. June was a hell of a month. So let's get right into it. The first thing I noticed, and you may notice about this month's box, the design's a little different. Pride, love it. So let's see what's going on inside. Our usual rolling tray related puns in the lid. Happy Pride Month. But instead of our usual brand materials, we got something from Nugg. But this nice Black Lives Matter flyer with a commitment from Nugg Club to their ongoing racial justice plans, donating to Campaign Zero, Critical Resistance, and the Transgender District in SF. So, putting their money where their mouth is. Love to see it, but I will not have as much fun background information on any of these brands as I normally do because don't have any cards to read. That's okay. Let's get right into it. So, here it is as a whole. The box. Packed as full as I've ever gotten it, and part of that is some of these larger peripherals in there. But happy to see it. This time around, not only did I get my box, but they finally added add-ons. You can loop back and grab things you liked from previous boxes. So if you're curious, I got add-ons this month, and they come in a little brown paper bag, not in the box itself, which I didn't expect, but I don't really have much of a problem. Delivered same time, same person, and it's the things I wanted. So we'll get to that at the end. Okay, what is in the box? Well, first things first, Nugg Club peripherals. Lighter, getting quite a collection of these. They are nice Bic lighters, not the cheap plastic knockoffs you sometimes get, so always happy to have it on one of these. Although, if you know, you know, white lighters is sort of a funny choice for Nugg Club as their default lighter. It is what it is. We've seen these guys before. Rolling papers, crutches, magnetic attachment. This month, Pride is a joint effort. Love to see it. And again, no crack pipe, no glass blunt, nothing creepy. I don't know if I miss them or if I just want to keep mentioning their absence. But let's get some easy stuff in. Not 1, not 2, but 3 pre-rolls this time around. I love pre-rolls. Some people may take issue with the fact that you're pretty much stuck smoking a gram in one go, unless you've got some friends, which you shouldn't right now. Everybody should smoke their own joint. Maybe that's why you got 3. Brand-wise, 2 different brands represented. First things first, this guy, Lava Stix, Peakz, Indica, made from Nugg's Not Shake in shaky font, so you know they're serious. I don't know anything about this brand, and I don't see a lot of information about what's actually in it. So this one's sort of our mystery one off the bat. These 2 are from a brand I haven't seen, but I'm loving already, called Grizzly Peak. They got really, really cute packaging here. Grateful Dave in the psychedelic color. listed only as a total of 13% THC, whereas Sativa Bone here coming in at 15.3%. So maybe that's why I got two of them. The effective amount of THC I've got is about as much as one of these, and I get two of those most boxes. All right, so 3 pre-rolls. Flower itself. We've seen these guys before. 1/8 of Sativa from Dropout. Drop the bullshit, start living. I won't do them the service of reading the rest of their copy, but this guy's Headbanger, 25.420% THC. Delightful. Who doctored that one? But it looks like 1/8. It's really, really, really nice bright green, and really frosty looking. I don't know if that'll come through well on camera, but looking forward to this one. And curious about this guy. Now, first thing I noticed that I love opaque glass. I think that's cool looking, and I think that oxidation of your product is not much of a trade-off for being able to see it before I open it, especially since I'm buying these sight unseen, and then I'm gonna have to leave it somewhere. The brand is Arcanna, and this is Sour Cherrymore. Got a nice little lotus as their logo. Nothing else interesting on there. No copy or slogans to make fun of. 25% THC. Product of Mendocino. So, throwing back to last month's box, we saw there's at least some brands that are trying to locally source, but the majority of stuff seems to be flowing down here from Northern California for now. Alright, with the flower out of the way, here is a first, because I'm not that big into edibles, so I didn't preference them in my box, but I'm curious to try this guy. Got a canned cannabis beverage, clocking in at 2 milligrams of THC and 4 milligrams of CBD. So effectively one gummy there, but blood orange cardamom, and it's cute. It's small. It's like barely larger than one of these glass jars. The brand is Cann. Social tonic. Okay. I can feel you're smiling from a distance.
I apologize for nothing.
All right, and then last thing, my favorite, and what I always end up going to first, are the vapes. One of them, really straightforward, speaks for itself. A ceramic cartridge. I like ceramic. Pure One has not wowed me in the past with their product, but I mean, it's variable, so I look forward to try it. The strain is Louis the 13th, an Indica with 90% THC, so this one should be fun. Not a lot to say about it. It's a 510 threaded cartridge. If you've got any vaporizer that's not a proprietary version, you'll be able to use this. So cool. And then lastly, and not at all least because I'm very excited, 2 products by Cobra Extracts. One of these is a battery. The other one is what looks like a normal 510 threaded cartridge that I assume goes with this battery. Now, this is just a cool box, to be honest. I'm excited to see it. I love anything that has little snappy clasps on it. And the unit itself is not at all familiar. I don't think I've seen another vape like this in the mass market. I'm sure they exist. Nothing seems game-changing about the construction of it, but check this out. 510 thread, tucks itself away like a little pocket knife. And it's got a channel in there, so when you screw a cartridge on, you can put it away, pocket it, and not have to worry about getting pocket lint in your mouth the next time you use it. I don't know if that happens to anyone else, but this is a perpetual problem with me. Got a little indicator on here talking about the voltages of the different, I assume, powers of this battery, and a USB plug built in that I think just pops right out. So no secondary charger piece. Very, very portable, very cute. And then power button, so it's not just a draw and light like some of the smaller ones, but you're gonna press the button to make it do its thing. I'm embarrassed how much I like their badass looking Cobra. This should be cool. I'm very excited. Now, as to whether or not their Blueberry Haze is going to be anything out of the ordinary, I don't know that it would, and I don't know that it wouldn't, since I don't have any brand materials. Stratum Brands, 87.5% THC, 0 CBD. So, straight to the dome this time. Yeah, that should be fun. To sum up, I got 2 vape cartridges. They will both work with the battery I got. 3 pre-rolls, all of them a gram. 2/8. One I've seen before, one I haven't. The only new thing being the opaque container. 1 adorable little beverage. And Nugg Club lighter. Not a bad haul at all, especially with the referral bonus I got last time, so thank you. This was an awesome deal, and now they've changed the referral program, so if you use my link, you get $20 off your box, which means $80 plus tax, $100 total for your version of this. So take a look at the link in my bio if you're interested. Okay, now as to what wasn't curated and I picked, my add-ons, just a couple things, only one thing new. I wanted to try this Loudpack cannabis-infused peppermints. I'm a sucker for peppermints, and I'm also always interested in the idea of being able to dose yourself very precisely. These guys are only 2.5 milligrams, which your typical gummy is going to be 5 milligrams, maybe 10. So potentially a chance to take the edge off without getting stoned in some situations. Plus, I mean, I love peppermints. Maybe I'll just eat them like peppermints. Then the other 2 things are things I've got in previous boxes that I wanted to try again. First one, all the way back in, I believe, my very first box, the Besito pen in its beautiful little hexagon. The last one I got, I really liked the product, and the battery died on me before I used all of it. Now, I found out you have to contact Nugg Club within like 2 weeks if there's any issues with the products, so that was my bad. Didn't get a refund, but liked it well enough that I wanted to try it again. So here it is again, same flavor, blackberry. It's just a gorgeous little device that looks like a golden hexagon and has no buttons, nothing confusing. It hits very lightly and it smells super like blackberries. So kind of the dream when it comes to a disposable vape. It tastes good. It makes you feel good. It's got a very high ratio of THC to CBD, and by that I mean, I guess low, 2 to 1. You're going to get 20% CBD in this, so it's a lot mellower than some of the other vape extracts, like the ones I just got that are pushing 85, 90% THC, 0 CBD. So I like the product, and I'm hoping this one, the battery didn't sit too long in a hot car or something, and it works for me. Would recommend it, but pending quality control issues. And last but not least, I grabbed another one of these sets of both pod and battery from Chemistry. This is the Uno device. This might be my favorite little vaporizer with its own cartridge device out of the several I've tried. It feels nice. It clicks together nicely. It has a really satisfying magnet attachment instead of any sort of mechanical thing. And it's very light. It feels like aluminum or something if it isn't just a very nice plastic. So I love this guy. It works really well. I've got 2 of them now. Always good to have a spare. But they are full spectrum cannabis oil pods. Only clocks in at 73% THC, and the last one I got I don't think was much more. But I'm sold on the cannabinoids and terpenes and all of that doing something special, because we've got a whole list of the various small chemicals that aren't THC in there, and this hits nice. It tastes good, and it gives me a buzz that I'm looking for. So I'd recommend it. Flavor-wise, it's got nothing on like the Besito, but just the product is awesome. So got both these guys, got them, I believe, 40% off. The discount's really nice. Better prices than you'd find just ordering from your typical dispensary. Of course, you gotta wait for your next box for them to arrive. So there's your trade-off. That's the end of my train of thought. If you enjoyed my reviews, or rambling, whatever you'd like to call them, make sure to like and or subscribe. Check out my referral link if you want to get your own box. And happy Pride.